The NewOrg Mail tab video. There are multiple ways to create mailing lists within the NewOrg system. The primary way to create a specific mailing list is from the NewOrg report area. The reports you use for creating these mailing lists will be created in coordination with your NewOrg implementation specialist or with your NewOrg support agent post-implementation. You begin by either clicking on the reports in the Compose New Mail editor within the Mail tab, or by clicking on the Reports tab. Once you have chosen the report you want, run it. Once the results appear, you can either checkbox the specific names you want and then click the Mail to Check at the bottom of the report. Or simply scroll down to the bottom of the report and click Mail to All. This will then bring you to the NewOrg mailing screen with your contacts in the to box ready to be emailed or have their letters printed. The second way to choose who you wish to email / print letters for is from the Compose New Mail area within the Mail tab. This method is best used to send / print for an individual email / letter or for a few specific selections of contacts. You begin by clicking the Mail tab and then click Compose New Mail button. Once open, click the To button. Then you enter in the name in the Filter By field and wait for the name you wish to add to appear below. Once it comes up, click on the name and wait for it to move to the Selected Contacts text box to the right of the screen. Repeat this process if you wish to add other specific contacts, and then once ready, click the OK button to populate them into the To list on the email. The third way is from the Contacts tab. Begin by clicking the Contacts tab. To send an email / print a letter for an individual, you write in the name of the contact in the name / company field and then click the Find button. Once the name appears, checkbox the Send box to the left of the contact row and then click Mail to Check button. This will bring you to the NewOrg mailing screen with your contact's name in the To box and ready to be emailed or have their letter printed out. To send an email / print letters for a group of contacts from the Contacts tab, you can choose the contact group you wish to send from the Group drop-down and by also selecting the Active on the Status drop-down before clicking the Find button. Once all the contacts appear, scroll down and click Mail to All. This will bring you to the NewOrg mailing screen with your contacts / contacts in the To box ready to have their emails sent or their letters printed. The final way to create a mailing list for a contact / contacts is from within an event. This is particularly useful when you wish to email a group of contacts that you've already set up within an event. Go to the specific event you wish to select the contacts from. Once you open the event, click the Contacts tab at the top of the event. You can either checkbox the specific contacts you wish to email or checkbox Select All, which auto-selects all the contacts checkboxes. When ready, click the Update button. This will bring you to the mailing screen with your contacts/contacts in the to box ready to be either emailed or have their letters printed. Additionally, you can layer multiple searches to populate the address to field within the mailing system, using any of the methods explained. Now in the NewOrg mailing area, you firstly want to decide what email you want your contacts to potentially reply back to you. At the top of the Compose New Mail screen, you will see a selection of email choices. You can choose your personal organizational email, the default organizational email, or you can choose a separate address and email title. One key note to be aware of is that all the email addresses you choose need to end in the same default organizational ending, for example, @neworg.com. Once completed, you are free to either begin writing your email/letter below, or select an email template that you created at an earlier time, which when selected will populate your email letter edit screen. Creating a template involves the same editing steps as if you were designing it yourself from scratch. Templates are pre-made email/letter drafts that you can select after setting up a mailing list. If you have templates already made, you click Select Templates, choose the template you want, and it will populate your email/letter screen. This is done once you have your email/letter contact list selected. When ready, you can then either click Send Email to send out an email to your selected contacts, or click Print Letters and Labels, and then Print Letters. Next, we will describe how to create templates and give you a structure to your email/letter. Creating a template prior to sending out an email is a real time saver, especially if you're going to be sending out the same email or letter multiple times into the future. It is pertinent to add that you don't need to just create templates with specific content, but you can also have generic email templates with just a basic framework. For example, it would have the organizational header, footer, and preset email width table within it, but without any content in it. Thus, once you have selected the template after composing your mailing list, all you need to do is add your unique email/letter content. To create templates, begin by clicking the Mail tab. Look along the left-hand side of the screen and click Templates button. Finally, click New Template. Firstly, we need to name the template we are making and decide what mailing format we want: company, donations, or personal. This selection dictates what merge fields are available for you to use within the template. Company will give you both contact and event fields in the merge field dropdown. Donation will give you donation fields as well as personal fields. It is important though to note that donation merge fields are primarily used by donor development staff, and those email templates should be used when sending donation thank you emails or letters, or donation receipts or honorarium emails/letters. Personal will give you only the contact fields. After adding the subject line for the email, setting the margins, and saving your template, you will then see your merge drop-down selections display. Most of the merge fields that you see within the merge fields options are self-explanatory, but below this video you will see a list of which merge fields corresponds to which fields. Before you use these merge fields within your content, we suggest you set up the basic structure for the email/letter first. This constitutes adding in a table framework as different browsers have different width views, so setting a table makes sure that your email will display within the width of every browser your contacts open the email in. To add a table, begin by clicking Center Justified after clicking to the content area. Once centered, click the Table button from the editing panel. A Table Properties screen will pop up. If you just want to have a set width to your email/letter, choose 1 in the row field and 1 in the column field within the Table Properties screen. To make the table be invisible, change the border to 0. We recommend a good width to work with is 600 pixels. Once ready, click the OK button. As you enter in text into the table, it will expand vertically, automatically as needed, but the width will stay the same. If you want to make on-the-fly changes to the table, hover your cursor on the table, right-click, and then click Table Properties. You can also right-click on the table and click on Rows or Column to insert or delete. If you wish to copy and paste a block of text from a Word document into your template/email/letter, begin by copying it from your Word document and return to the NewOrg system. Click the Word Paste button within the editor and paste it into the text box, and when ready, click the OK button. By doing this, you will ensure no strange Microsoft HTML coding within the content source that could potentially mess up your content formatting. An example of strange formatting behavior is when you click the Enter key on your keyboard to begin writing on a new line, it instead double spaces down. If you see this behavior, you can get around it by holding down the Shift button and the Enter key at the same time, and it will shift down a single space as needed. To add in a merge field within a sentence or on its own, move your cursor where you want to add it. Choose the merge field from the drop-down, and when you click on the merge field of choice, it will add to the content as shown. Make sure that all the content on the email is the same font style. To embed links within the content, highlight the word/words you wish to have linked, and then click the Chain Image button in the Editor panel. Enter in the URL of the site, and then click the OK button. This will now have the field to be hyperlinked once you send the email. To insert images, you need to upload them first into the NewOrg system. Begin by clicking the Insert/Edit Image button that has an icon of a mountain and a sun above it. When the Image Properties window opens, click the Upload tab within it, and then click Browse Server. Note, you can create folders for your images, or you can simply click Browse and then Upload. If you want to create a folder, click the New Folder button on the bottom of the screen. Enter in the text of the folder, and then click the OK button. If you decide then to upload the image into that folder, click the folder or click the one already there, and then click the Browse button. This will open up your pictures gallery within your system. Click the OK on the image you want, and then click the Upload button. Once you have the image in the system, click on the image and it will open up within the Image Info tab within the Image Properties window. This is extremely useful as you can adjust the height and width of the image, which when amended will show you in real time what it will look like within the preview screen to the right of the width and height entries. You can also within the image properties select where the image will display within a bunch of text in terms of the following options within the drop-down. Once ready, click the OK button. It will then display in your template/email where you last had your cursor. It is important to note that images you have uploaded from a camera cannot be above 300 kilobytes, aka 300,000 pixels. Use paint.net to resize. Steps for this are shown in the text below this video. You can maneuver the picture by clicking on it and moving it the alignment to where you want. It is important to note that when you paste it in text and use merge fields, to make sure that the font style and size are all the same. When you are happy with your template, simply click the Save Template button. You can now follow the initial steps of this video to now choose your mailing list, then select your template that you've created and send out your email or print your letters. Templates that you create can also be chosen not just within the mailing system, but within the Advanced tab of your events. These include confirmation email, reminder emails, and thank you email templates that will be sent out automatically after selection. After selecting them within their drop-downs, just click the Update button. You must though choose which template for this functionality to work. Confirmation emails will send out an automatic email when a content signs up for an event from NewOrg's public-facing system, while reminder email will send out a specific number of days before the event date of which you can choose, and thank you email which will be sent out to all contacts within the event after a certain amount of days of your choosing. If you wish to attach documents to your email, you will want to click the Add/Edit button next to the attachments before clicking the Send Email button. To attach documents such as PDFs, Word, and Excel documents, click the Browse button within the Editing Attachments window. Choose the document you wish to upload, and then click the Open button. Once in the Editing Attachments window, click the Attach File button below the Browse, and then click Done. If you have made a mistake, checkbox File, and then click the Remove button. After clicking the Done button, we can now see the attachment within the email. You are now ready to send out the email. NewOrg offers integration with Constant Contact. If you wish to find out more about this option, please send in a support ticket to request a meeting to review, and NewOrg will help set it up for you. This concludes the NewOrg mailing video.